Hello, my name is Nathan Whittacre. I'm the CEO and President of Stimulus Technologies. Here to talk to you a little bit about Voice over IP. Voice over IP, or VoIP, is a terminology that's used to describe a type of phone connection. Voice over IP stands for Voice over Internet Protocol, and I will explain to you a little bit about what that means. Back in the day, we used to make phone calls with traditional phones. You probably have seen a phone like this at your house. This type of phone takes your voice and sends it over analog phone lines to another phone on the other side, which converts it back to your voice. It's using analog technology similar to like a tape player or a record player that takes the sounds, converts them into waves, sends them electrically, and then converts them back into sounds on the other side of the connection. So this worked great for hundreds of years, or over 100 years. For the technology. But today, we need a lot more features for our phones to communicate over long distances across the world, and with a lot more features, be able to do a lot more things with our phone systems. And so Voice over IP allows us to have a lot more power over our phone technology. Basically what happens, a Voice over IP phone takes your voice, converts it down into digital packets, kind of like an email or a web page. And it takes those packets and sends them over the same connection that your computer's connected to, over a computer network. And then those are transmitted over either a private network or a public network to the destination on the other side, and then that's converted back to your voice. There's some great advantages of doing this, and most phone companies, for example, now are using Voice over IP on the back-end technology to transmit voice, because we've created all these connections across the world for internet, and we can leverage those big connections to transmit voice, just like what we do email and web pages and videos and things like that across the internet. So Voice over IP allows us to connect a lot easier through existing networks and use the power of those existing networks for voice. I have in front of me a voice phone that we use here at Stimulus Technologies. The brand is Polycom. And one of the things that we like about Polycom is their voice quality. Traditional voice, especially when you're communicating over long distances, can often sound very distant, or you don't get a lot of fidelity out of the voice call. With Voice over IP, we can actually make voice sound like you're there in person. Similar to the transition from standard definition television to high definition television. If you've ever had two TVs right next to each other, one a standard definition and a high definition, it's very easy to see the difference between the quality. Same thing with Voice over IP. I have a little demo here that I'll play, and hopefully this turns out well on the radio. This is a company that we've used for this demo that gives you the idea of this wideband or high-definition voice connection. So this is how voice used to sound.
How many improvements can you count? How many?
And that's the definite difference between the standard definition and high definition.
HD Voice bietet Ihrem Unternehmen.
Buses? We ain't got no buses. I can dance with you till the cows come home. On second thought, I'd rather dance with the cows than you come home. I can dance with you till the cows come home. On second thought, I'd rather dance with the cows than you come home.
So improving your voice connection when you're talking to people for business deals and things like that is a huge difference. Being able to really sound like you're there in presence. Some of the other things that you can do with Voice over IP is because this is basically a computer, each one of the phones. It's easy to move around your office. So if you're taking and moving your desk with your computer and you have people transitioning to new locations, you just take the phone, plug it into a computer jack in another room, and it comes right up. There's no rewiring necessary like your traditional phone system or movement and things like that. Some of the other things is it's usually software-based technology. So you as a user, rather than having to have a technician come out and with all the codes and everything to reprogram your phone system, you can log into a web page, change names on extensions, voicemail passwords, ring groups, automated attendance, record new messages. All those features that you used to have to pay somebody to come out and do, you can do for you through a web page, just like you would configure an email account or make changes in your email system or web page or something like that. So voice over IP gives you a lot of power in your business and oftentimes can save you a lot of costs because you don't have to pay for those technicians to come out and reconfigure your phone system. A lot of times you don't have to pay for a large PBX system. Those are now virtual. Stimulus Technologies offers virtual voice over IP systems, and so you don't have a lot of upfront hardware to buy that goes bad over time or is out of date. It's all software based, so it's updatable. And the phones can be mixed and matched. You can add new phones into the system at any time or take away phones from the system at any time, just like you would on your computers in your network. So voice over IP gives you a lot of flexibility in your business, can save you a lot of money, it gives you better connectivity and a lot more power to do things on your own to manage your voice over IP system. Stimulus Technologies has been providing voice over IP systems since 2005. And we will continue being on the forefront of voice over IP systems, offering technologies to businesses to allow their business communications to excel. Again, I'm Nathan Whittacre with Stimulus Technologies, and this has been information about voice over IP.